What is up, guys? Tom here, and today I want to show you something that actually hurt my soul. This was the most disgusting turn 1 that I have ever seen, and I don't know how to even explain what happened here. So I'm going to show you guys what happened, and we're going to try and figure out exactly what this guy did, because long story short, he basically created an infinite loop of special summons that removed my entire deck from the field. We're going to go fast on this because this basically going to be him doing the same couple things over and over again. But I really just want to show you guys this because I was disgusted when this happened. My mouth was agape. My mouth was wide open in shock and fear. It was horrible. And I was still trying to test the Blue Eyes OTK deck, and I've been OTK'd before, you know, that's one thing. But what this guy's doing is basically removing every single card from my deck turn 1. In this insane combo that I don't even know how to fully explain. But all that I could really tell you is that he's got these cards that will allow him to basically send cards to the send cards from the top of the deck to the graveyard when he special summons, and then he just keeps on looping this special summon like insanity until eventually my entire deck is gone and there's nothing I can do. Short of an Effect Veiler or an Ash Blossom, there is really nothing I could have done, and that's insane. Like even like in Imperm, no, I don't think that would have helped. They would have had to have been Ash Blossom or Effect Veiler. It's the only way I could have survived this turn. Guys, when people say I hate modern Yu-Gi-Oh, this is what they mean, because this is insane. And I'm not mad about it, by the way. I'm impressed that this is a thing. And if this is a commonly known strategy, that's insane to me. But yeah, basically, like I said, we're going to watch it super fast, and then we're going to try and break it down slow. No webcam today. It's late at night. I don't feel like putting it on. But, dude, my entire deck, dude, it's just gone. Just like that. And he's still just getting monsters out of it that are very powerful. And, like, my only complaint was that this took this guy like 20 minutes to do. You know, without all the things going on, this took a while. This took a while for him to do. It was the endless first turn, and dude. So like I said, we're going to try and break this down after this first run through, because holy shit, man, I don't even know how to explain what's happening. And look at this, turn change, my deck is empty. That was it. That was the whole duel. How do I fight this? If I just happen to not have Effect Veiler or Ash Blossom, maybe even Ghost Ogre, maybe even Droll and Lockbird, one of these cards could have probably stopped it. But if I get shafted on the hand traps, the duel was literally over. So now we're gonna watch this again, but like normal speed, and try and understand what's happening. So let's do that. Let's do that, because a part of me is tempted to try and recreate this deck, but I'm not that kind of degenerate. Like, that just, it didn't seem fun to just, you know, like, oh, sorry, you can't play the game. So let's see, I'm gonna pause. What is this? So, okay, Mayakashi, okay. We're gonna do this nice and slow. We're gonna see exactly what he does. What can you do? He's using Mayakashis to special summon each other. And what do you do? Okay, so he's basically in a special summoning shenanigans, you know, that what usually would happen. I don't like the look of this card. We're gonna see what this guy does. Looks like he's just a synchro to get to the next synchro. Oh no, he's synchroing again. So this is the face I keep seeing. What do you do? Okay, so she can resummon herself whenever a Mayakashi is special summoned. Okay, so here's the first thing. If this card is special summoned from the graveyard, each player can send the top 3 cards from their deck to the graveyard. So that's both players can do this. So okay, so he did that, and then he's synchroing again. So that wasn't the end goal. It's actually Tengu here, and she can resummon herself even when... So even if she's used for a synchro or a link summon, she can resummon herself. That's kind of crazy, but okay. His effect just lets him resummon himself whenever he's in the graveyard, essentially. Like, long story short, he can resummon himself when he dies. Okay. And I think that's the big thing of all of these cards, pretty much. And then he brought this guy back, which once again, 3 cards gone. And then he Book of Moons. Why did he Book of Moons? Okay, this guy got a cutscene. What does he do? So once again, the card resummons itself, and this is really it. It's Soul Absorbing Bone Tower. This was what it was the whole time. If you control another zombie-type monster, your opponent cannot target this card for attacks. Each time a zombie-type monster is special summoned, send the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck to the graveyard. And then He just loop destroys and special summons these monsters. What do you do? This is disgusting. So yeah, he's basically setting up for his guys to special summon and destroy and synchro each other. This woman always gets special summoned, and then he synchros again, and then he can special summon her back every time they synchro. This is the most disgusting combination I've ever seen. So yeah, these monsters can always re-summon themselves when they're used for synchros. And then because of that, you can use Soul Absorbing Bone Tower and just empty my deck. I almost don't want to show this off because this strategy horrifies me. Hold on, what do you do? What is your effect here? Its effect doesn't really matter. Its effect doesn't really matter. It's just a Mayakashi, so it'll allow this one to special summon herself again. Yeah, he's basically just looping Dakki to special summon herself, triggering Soul Absorbing Bone Tower, and then as long as they're using it to special summon Mayakashi monsters, then basically the Bone Tower's effect will go off. That's insane, dude. This is insane. And look at this. My deck already has 18 cards left, and then it just keeps going. I see what's going on. I understand it. I don't like it, but it's basically just an endless loop of synchros and link summoning to get as many monsters on the field special summoned in one turn as possible. And a Max C would have been fantastic right about now, by the way. Max C would have been great too. But because of this, as long as he has monsters in the extra deck, there's pretty much no way it's going to end. And I think that he pretty much planned it specifically so he has just enough monsters for 40 cards, maybe more, maybe up to 50. Like, I don't know how long he could have kept this going, but this is absolute filth. This is pure degeneracy. I don't condone it, but out of the kindness of my heart, I will show this guy's deck after, and I may try this at some point, but I don't want to spend money making this horrific, disgusting deck, dude. Like, this is pure evil. And you see, he basically looped back all the way to the beginning with this guy, and then she gets special summoned, and then it's just crazy. It's just absolute craziness. 2 cards left, and then it's over, just like that, man. Like, that was. I understand what happened, and I don't like it, but I can't believe that. So here's his deck. Here's everything he has. And the entire purpose of this deck, the entire purpose of this, is to use Soul Absorbing Bone Tower to basically ruin my career. And that's probably why he has card destruction, to make sure he gets the cards he needs to create it, and it doesn't matter if his cards are in the graveyard. I still don't quite know why. Oh, I thought this was Book of Moon. I'm an idiot. Okay. Yeah, dude, this is probably the most disgusting strategy that I have seen yet. And I don't quite know an easy way to beat it. It's just hand traps, man. I just didn't get lucky on the hand traps, and it was just over. But guys, this has been a very quick video showcasing the most disgusting deck I have ever seen. Yes, I am going to copy it. Of course I am going to try this out eventually. But guys, if you enjoyed this video showcasing me getting absolutely decimated and would like me to show off more insane decks and strategies I run into, let me know, because this particular setup prompted me to need to show what happened, and I needed to understand what happened. So if you guys want more things like that, because I'm now realizing it's actually going to be very hard to do a deck profile very often, because it will get expensive eventually. I'm still relatively low cost to play, but not free to play. But if I'm going to keep making new decks, it's going to get very pricey very quickly. So if you guys are okay with me doing more stuff like this, showing off other strategies, even if I'm not the one doing them, strategies used against me, let me know in the comments below. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh! Content, among other things. There is still a Dark Souls 3 playthrough on the horizon before Elden Ring, and Pokemon Legends coming out. So if you guys want to see any of that, subscribe. Means a lot, helps a lot. And yeah, like the video if you enjoyed it. And in the comments below, do me a favor, comment the most disgusting thing that you have seen in this game. Comment the one strategy that almost made you just be like, okay, I'm done with Yu-Gi-Oh! Get up, walk away. Comment what you have seen that gave you that gut reaction, because, man, this was brutal. But, guys, thank you for watching. And yeah, see you next time. Till then, everybody.